and welcome to a pro tip with Cassie from Cook It Real Good. I'm Kate Schultz, here today to give you a short bite episode. We're talking tips, techniques, and well-earned wisdom in less time than it takes to microwave oatmeal. Well, maybe a little more time. But we've got all sorts of ideas to help you in the kitchen, dinner, and with everything that goes along with it. Sometimes it's from us, the Dinner Sisters, and sometimes it's from experts we've met along the way. Our pro tip today is from Cassie of Cook It Real Good. We met Cassie virtually. She lives all the way in Australia, which is so fun, and we immediately hit it off. She's a real-world cook with recipes that are delicious and doable. And this time of year, we need that. Cassie gives us some tips for making your best oatmeal. Just in time for the snow to fly here in Rhode Island. Let's hear what she has to say.
Hi guys, it's Cassie Hilbron here from cookitrealgood.com and the Cook It Real Good podcast. As you can probably already tell, I'm from Australia and I share quick, easy, and mostly healthy recipes over on my blog. I say mostly as I'm really not afraid to mix in some indulgence for good measure. My food philosophy is everything in moderation, including moderation. My tip today is all about how to cook perfect oatmeal. It's that time of year where the weather's starting to cool down. At least in the Northern Hemisphere. Here it is hot as Hades. And when it's colder, you start to crave all of those warm, comforting foods. I think that a lot of us may have been scarred for life by gluey, tasteless oats when we were growing up, but it does not have to be this way. I actually live off oats in winter, and I have a tip on how to make the creamiest old-fashioned oats. And that tip is to soak them. I've read before that soaking them helps activate them or make them easier to digest or give them some special magical powers, who knows. But I actually just recommend soaking them because they become creamier and nicer to eat. Every night before bed, I throw a cup of oats into a saucepan and pour a cup of boiling water over them, pop the lid on and walk away. The next morning, I throw a cup of milk on top and sprinkle in some cinnamon. The cinnamon helps to give it a flavor boost, and I know you'll really like that one. Then all you need to do is heat them up on medium heat and they are ready in 5 minutes flat. Top them with whatever you please and you've got yourself the perfect winter breakfast. And while we're on the topic of oats, if you're in the Southern Hemisphere and you're feeling left out, why not try overnight oats? They follow the same soaking principle as oatmeal, only they are stored in the fridge and can be eaten hot or cold. I like to use a mix of milk and yogurt to soak them as they become creamier that way. My recipe is pretty simple. I use half a cup of oats, half a cup of milk, a quarter of a cup of plain Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, a pinch of cinnamon, and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I just mix them all together in a bowl and either keep it in the bowl, which is the easiest way, or put them in a jar if you want to, and keep them in the fridge overnight to eat the next day or over the week. As with oatmeal, you can top them with whatever you please. Fruit, nuts, granola, go crazy. It's just the perfect for breakfast on the go or in summertime when you could not stomach a hot bowl of oats, which I definitely could not right now. If you love cooking tips like this, you would love the Cook It Real Good podcast. Just search Cook It Real Good on your favorite podcast player. We have an episode coming up with Kate, which I know you'll be wanting to check out. Or you can find all of my recipes over on cookitrealgood.com. Or if you are an Instagrammer, I'm on there quite regularly, especially in stories, so just find me at Cook It Real Good. Thank you so much for having me, guys.
I love that she has tips for those of us who are in the midst of snow or about to be coming snow, and for those who are maybe a bit warmer, which I have to say I'm a little jealous. Make sure to catch Cassie's podcast or her blog, Cook It Real Good. There you have it. We hope this gave you an idea or inspiration to make your time in the kitchen or dinner table that much easier. And if you think you have a great idea, let us know. You can email us at dinnersisterspodcast@gmail.com or find us on Facebook at Dinner Sisters Podcast or on Instagram, also at Dinner Sisters Podcast. We'd love to hear what you're doing in the kitchen. As always, thanks for joining us. Come back soon. We'll save a spot at the table for you.